guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new, we are the WAWERUS,
and our interest is living life and changing lives.
So guys, you've seen our videos in traveling a lot, and the only time we've slept in hotel, I think, is when we went to Daru.
When we went to Daru via Meru, we spent in a hotel. We don't know why, but it was a good place.
I know why. We spent in that hotel because when we went to the previous hotel that you took me when we were dating,
yes,
we found it stinking susu.
It was not stinking susu. It was still the way it was 7 years ago.
No, but it was stinking susu.
You know the problem with you is getting more money. Mtoto aladro. Unasikia harufu ya susu hata kwenye hakuna susu. So
anyway, guys, so the reason why we opt for Airbnb, and some of the reasons we opt for Airbnbs is because I have picky eaters. My kids are picky eaters, so cooking for them is easier, much easier.
I think that's your main reason for picking a Airbnb. But for me, picking an Airbnb is because you have a bigger family and hotels are expensive.
That's also another thing. Bigger family, hotels are expensive.
Because if you are going the 4 hours, the 5 hours, 3 adults and 2 kids, you may realize that you are paying for 2 whole rooms. You get it?
That's the only way.
If a hotel is charging with per room, you are paying 2 whole rooms. If the hotel is charging per head, you are paying for 3 heads, and probably they will charge half price for kids. You get it? So you realize that sometimes those, let's be sincere. Some of those prices are, except for cost, because for cost we plan for a whole holiday, that inclusive.
Yes.
But I don't see the reason as to why you should pay for more than 20,000, 30,000 to spend 1 night in a hotel.
Very true.
Yeah.
So Airbnbs win.
Yes.
And my last reason why I would choose an Airbnb, freedom.
Yeah, freedom in terms of you have a whole space on your own.
Yes, it's me, it's myself, it's my own, my privacy and everything, even if I'm away from home.
Yes.
Yes. So we decided to do a video of 5 things to check in an Airbnb. Hey, we are experienced in that, guys. 5 things to check in Airbnbs.
I don't understand. You know the BnBs came about 3 to 4 years ago. That's when the BnB started booming. The BnBs are reborn after lodging. We had lodgings, and then after lodgings we had the BnBs, and then the other reason as to why the BnBs came to effective was the demand for a short stay.
Yeah.
The demand for a short stay. And 2, BnBs have been promoted so much by mipango ya kados because they don't want to spend time in a hotel because they'll be seen, they'll be reported, so they opt to look for a BnB where probably it's only the caretaker. Or nowadays, BnB, they have the codes on there. Once you pay, you are given the code and you move on with your life. So nobody
actually has so much privacy.
And if you fear the guy from Western there at the gate, avoiding to say that tribe Musemen in Aonea to Guinea, because majority of them are from that tribe, true or false, from Western. Kama so vaccine we are why okay,
let's continue.
So if you suspect that guy may know, you just give him 200, 300 and then you're good. So privacy is the biggest.
Okay, I think he should not stop encouraging immorality. That's wrong. Stop encouraging immorality. Airbnbs are good when they are convenient for you. For us, it's because we are travelers. We love road trips.
What about churches which have guest houses? Let's continue.
These are 5 main things to check in an Airbnb.
Yes.
Number 1, security.
Security, I think, that one I support you. Security in terms of how secure are 1, if you have a car.
If you have a car.
2, in terms of the general security. Can you be attacked? Can you not be
When
attacked?
When you get there, are you safe?
Yes. What are the surroundings? Because sometimes you may get a very good Airbnb, but probably near a club which is noisy, or probably inside an apartment where the people there have come from hell. They can release any word. Wanaweza tukanana, wanaweza fanya nini, and you have kids.
Yeah.
So if you don't have kids and you can live there, it's okay. But if you have kids, for the security of the kids, I think those are some of the factors to check. Yeah. Security is key because there's no need of spending some few thousand in there and tomorrow morning you come back home with nothing.
Actually, there's something that I always say. If you've heard rumors of a certain location is not safe,
don't go there.
Don't go there. Don't just risk yourself because you are new there. Remember, you are new.
Yes.
You're just a guest for a few hours. Yes. So if you hear anything that is threatening your security in an Airbnb, another thing is
always trust your instincts.
Yes, I trusted my instincts once in an Airbnb. I did a video on TikTok, guys, where the Airbnb I went to, the person treated me as if I was in a cage.
About 3 weeks ago?
Yes. Like, switching on the TV for me, asking for my phone to put password of Wi-Fi.
Why should she ask for the phone?
She's asking for my phone to put for me Wi-Fi password.
She escorts you inside
the air. And you know the worst part is what? Yes. I tell her I want to go and eat, which is the nearest location to eat. She tells me, you cannot go out. I am going to give, like, we will cook here. That is where we'll buy food. Pointing for me at a supermarket, I don't even know where it is.
Or you order food from here.
Yes, actually she was even willing to help me cook. Do you know how to cook or I help you? Guys, I felt so insecure. I just walked out and went.
I think we still went to another BnB somewhere, and the red day they are indeed by the guy BnB I'm talking about, the owner tended up to be one of our best people. There was a miscommunication from the word go, and she had to ensure that she has counted even the spoons and the plates.
Yeah.
But eventually we came to an not an agreement. Later on, we became the following day. By that evening, the following morning, we were very good friends because I think there was a small misunderstanding. But the following day, we were very good friends, and we can always recommend.
Yeah. Now let's go to the next one: accessibility.
Yes, accessibility. If you are going for an Airbnb, just know it's a new place,
and it has to be more accessible because it's not your home.
Just know, yes, you must be near a road. That's one. Probably the major facilities like a hospital.
Like a hospital.
In case of anything, if you are going to a B&B with a family, remember you have kids. Anything can happen. If you are going to an Airbnb with the other person which is not yours, remember anything can happen. You need a hospital. Ama tutakujia aibu. So two, we have these cases of femicides. You get all those things. I think accessibility is key. You never know what can happen. So I think that's one thing.
Also, another thing on security that we forgot to mention, if you know that you're going to, for us, we go as a family, we don't need to inform the world.
Yes.
But if you're going to an Airbnb with anyone, inform someone else you're with someone somewhere.
Yes.
I think we were raised like that. My mom would tell me that anywhere you go, tell me who you're with and where you're going. Why? Because she needs to be aware of where do I start from. Even
if it's a he or a she.
Yes.
There must be one person you trust. Who is your trustee?
Yes.
Unless you are bewitched, you live around. Unless you live around like a mushroom.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So let's go to the third one.
Parking.
That's your favorite.
Because for me, the first thing I ask when you go to an Airbnb is one, parking. Is there enough and secure parking? Period. Number two, how is the parking? Because I may decide to park my car and somebody parks or ni park gari yangu mbele ya mtu. You get my point? Then asubuhi 6:30 niamshwe na mtu ndio nimtolee gari. That one too, ama mniambie ni park gari nje. That one I'll never do. I prefer kuhama that immediately that day nilale kwa gari. Because by the end of the day, how can I trust you with my car?
Yeah.
Kama tukiwa siwezi naleta kwa police station unless ikona accident, you get what I mean. So I think the first thing is parking. How secure is the parking? Because gari yako inaweza disappear forever.
Please.
Especially the areas around. If you have these three type of cars, Probox, Axio, and the Fielder, and they are white or grey in car, chances of you separating with that car via being stolen is 70%. So if you are going for an Airbnb, always ensure the parking. Today I talked to somebody about BnB and she told me that kuna CCTV. Always remember CCTV, it's not a security, it's a reactive measure. Itakuonyesha vyenye ilienda. Lakini fact
it's more like you will relieve the painful moment. It's actually going to show you the painful part of the story.
Itakuonyesha tu dust pole pole.
The painful part of the story, that's the work of the CCTV. It's not the security.
So I think, guys, if you have a car, parking is one of the factors you have to consider as well.
Yeah. Now let's go to amenities.
You have to check the amenities. Amenities in terms of
water, lights.
Yes, amenities is how the house is. Is there clean water? Right?
But it's okay. So far the Airbnbs we've worked with, you just inform and they respond.
If you have seen our
Let
videos,
me tell you something. Me, if there's anything, except the one that I've told you that I felt my security was threatened, the other ones was you just call.
Yes.
And they sort you on tokens. And if you ask for something, they're always there to deliver. Me, I've not gone to an Airbnb that has disappointed me.
I think guys, we'll put some contact, and in the description of this video, we'll put some of the contacts of those Airbnb guys who have really behaved like good people, and we can really commend them. And we are sharing their numbers.
If you forget, please tell us on the comments.
We are sharing their numbers because they have allowed us to. By the way, the point is, Another thing is that you may go to we have gone to an Airbnb and there was no fresh water. So tumewekea maji na dispenser na hiyo maji imekaa there for like 2 months. So it's not fresh. So every time you are going to an Airbnb, always ensure you have carried several packets of water.
Okay, I think for us we take that serious. Like we always go with our water most of the time. But there is an Airbnb I recommend. They actually gave us fresh water.
Which one?
Even the one that we were with last week, the Nakuru one.
I think all through we have gone. We have gotten fresh water. Except one.
Except one. Yes. All through we've been getting fresh water. Yes. We've been served so well.
Because he expects in the China maji ya chumvi.
Good. That's
yeah. So we check on the right. We check whether there is. Kama ni mtu wa hot shower. Check whether the hot shower is working. Yeah. If it's not working, Edama Kikui, my friend.
Please can never shower cold water.
Lakini tutachemsha maji na gas. Also, first check kama what do you kwanza uliza mwenyewe ukipata BnB. Hebu muuliza na gas ikiisha. Unajua haisemagi. Unamuuliza by the way, gas iko.
That's another thing you should ask.
Because these small things is what makes you feel uncomfortable. Because the uncomfortability in Airbnb, remember, it's a short stay.
Another thing is Wi-Fi. Please have better speed of Wi-Fi. That's another thing.
By the way, guys, I have a disclaimer. Whatever you watch using that Wi-Fi, just know the owner of the Wi-Fi can know.
Yeah, it's okay, but have a better Wi-Fi.
Yes.
For
also,
me, if I've been in your Airbnbs, you know what I watch.
Yes.
It's either I watched my own video or my kids watched cartoon.
Exactly. And another thing before I go to the final point, guys, which is very important, always remember to ask the owner how secure are they, because I know there are owners who have cameras inside those houses. Those are the things, guys, you have to ask. So don't go for an Airbnb you really don't know. Personally, I don't look for Airbnbs in the app.
Yeah, we've never done
I always use referrals from people I know, people I can
trust.
Never
done an Airbnb. Also, another thing, like I'm not bashing anyone by talking about this.
Yes.
But if you own an Airbnb, know that you should treat your clients well, because we are the ones who refer people to you.
Exactly, that's our.
Because there's an Airbnb that I will not refer people to. There's some people that treat me badly. I will not refer people to.
Why?
Yeah. So we've had the positive and the negative sides of Airbnbs, but to be honest with you, I'm glad that the positive were so many.
Yes.
I'm so glad that I've actually enjoyed living in some Airbnb that I feel like I can recommend and I can go back there again.
Yes.
Yes, so, and I hope we are good clients. Now let's go to the last one.
The last one, na msienda kupika maharagwe na githeri bunch cooking.
Don't be an evil person in an Airbnb. The same way you are treat others that way.
Si kwako.
Yes.
Finally, check on the, what are you calling it? Check on the room status. What is in that room? One, is the room clean? Is the room clean? Because the sitting room, if you are going for a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom, let me say whether you're going for a
let's say 2-bedroom.
2-bedroom or 1-bedroom, the sitting room may be very clean. But the bedroom and the bathroom,
the beddings have never been washed.
Exactly. Please check. Usidanganywe na sitting room peke yake. Check. That is one. And two, if you see somebody insisting a lot you pay before, and your instinct tells you not to, don't.
Imagine if you had paid the one that I treated me badly.
Okay, you guys, what I'm saying, that one, check on the status, the room status. Two, angalia ni nini wameweka. I went to another room with guys and walikuwa wamejaza condoms kila pahali. And then my small son, 5 years, comes and asks me, "Daddy, what is this?" And then gives the other smaller one several of them. And then they are wanazurura pangiwa wakiuliza, "Daddy." Hey bwana, hata kama unaweka siweke pahali bali kwenye watoto hawezi fikia.
No, actually that's our responsibility as parents to get into the room and clear it.
Yes.
Especially on the room that the kids are going to spend.
Yes.
Just get inside, clear the room.
Yes.
It's not just that, clear the room. If there's anything that you know that kids are not supposed to see or interact with, you can confidently clear the room. It's just like the TV. Never give your child the remote of an Airbnb to be the first person to switch it on.
Exactly.
Because you don't know what was being watched initially.
Yes.
So you need to go there and confirm, is the history, like immediately I'm the one who should be the one to switch on
Well,
and ensure it's safe.
YouTube doesn't have a lot of that work.
YouTube doesn't,
although still it can have non-kids content.
Non-kids content.
Yes.
PG-rated, that is.
Yes, yes.
So you find that someone was watching something PG-rated.
Yes.
For example, our kids are so restricted.
PG-rated movie.
You see, our kids are so restricted on what they watch.
Yes.
So I would not want an Airbnb to be the first place they interact with things that we protect at home. You see, at home we are more like we watch the show before them. For
this, if you are a BnB owner, have several parts for this, but place them where ladies can access. Don't, if you want to place condoms there, please place them where kids cannot access. That's what I'm saying. Finally, if your kids are mikora kama yangu, and you go to an Airbnb and you realize that there are a lot of breakages, nobody will ask you kuziondoa na uziweke pahali watoto hawatafikia. Otherwise you break something, remember you pay.
Yeah.
See that?
Actually, the same way you are checking for their safety on the things they should not see is the same way you should check on their safety on the things they can break.
Exactly.
Yeah, because understand one thing, kids are very experimentals, and they will experiment on things that they've not interacted with.
Yes.
And let's face it, Airbnbs don't have things that I have in my house.
Exactly.
My table is wooden, my TV stand is wooden, yours is glass, so I have to be careful of that.
So guys, so those are the 5 main things you check in an Airbnb when you are looking for one.
Yeah.
But jamaa, my friend, ukinunua chumvi si wacha tu kwa BnB mwingine akikuja atumie. Ama chumvi unaenda nayo wapi? Kama unataka kula nayo avocado.
The Airbnbs have been with mostly says inapata majani, sukari na chumvi.
But guys, by the way, if you buy something and you realize that you have excess at home, you don't have to carry it. You can leave some. These things which we call them hot, we call them hot. These things which do not expire. You have majani chai, we have packed silver. Ile sukari inakuwa na tu sachets, sachet. They are called sachet. Lakini sisi watu wa Kikuyu tunaita sachets. Salt, you know those basics. Kichugi mnaibaka mkipeleka wapi? Ni mara ngapi nimenunua kichugi? Vichugi mnaibaka mkipeleka wapi? Because tusidanganyana. Ni mara ngapi tumenunua vichugi kwa BnB?
Yeah, baby.
Vichugi mnaibaka mkipeleka wapi? And two finally, can I finish or say this one? The owners of BnB have good sufurias. If you can't afford good sufuria, buy Karite. Karite is funnel. Huwezi kuja na sufuria ya 20 liters ndio ninapika nayo chai.
Actually, yeah, consider the people with small families if you own a
small sufuria for chai bwana.
Not just for chai, even for noodles for the kids.
Yes, yeah. So guys, I think
you've seen. I hope you've been interacting with our travel.
Guys, please tell us what have been your experiences in BnB and what you check.
Yeah.
But guys, if you want to know more, go to our travel videos. There is a lot, and you're still doing more and more. And those people who have welcomed us in their BnBs, guys,
thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
We can always recommend this. We will always keep recommending you. But don't lower the standards.
Actually, you need to take your standards higher because let me tell you the truth, people are in need of Airbnbs and there's competition in the market. So have better standards for us to actually enjoy coming to Airbnb over and over again.
Ukiona nimekaa kwa BnB mpaka saa 5 usinifukuze, ni comfort.
And if we manage to have the WAWERUS in your BnB and you want them when they are doing their travel videos they include it, unatuambia.
Si zote
tuna including.
Si zote.
Including by the way, we don't include all of them.
Yes.
So anyway guys,
kwa haya mengi na machache,
that's it for today's video. We love you so much.
New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. I hope you're enjoying your year so far.
Yes. Happy New Year, guys. And
anyway,
cut. Not cut. See cut. Tunataka aje kwa action. So guys, anyway, if you are going to the village and especially those villages where people do not sleep in their parents' place because mlikataa kujaga makweni. Nowadays in rural areas there are a lot of BnBs, by the way. Tusidanganyane, ukweli ama uongo.
Yeah.
There are a lot of BnBs, guys. If you spend in a BnB, promote those people wherever you go. Yeah. It's cheaper.
But always safety first.
Always, we can replace the BnB, but we cannot replace your life.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah, actually, I would say that if a man is taking you to a BnB, afadhali akupeleke kwa hotel. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that is it.
If a man, as a lady, I don't think you should be going to a BnB with a man alone.
I think it's easier to give the service person in the hotel, the receptionist in a hotel, something to shut her up or shut him up, rather than going to an Airbnb and then you collect the body from there.
No,
I think that is easy.
Let's just say that if you're a lady, can we avoid
be taken to a hotel? It will make you start. If you go to a room na upata ni picha yake peke yake iko kwa ukuta, huko hiyo ni BnB.
Mimi hata nishaipata mtu mwenye alini date na akanunua gas na kitanda pekee ndio niende kwa.
Guys, until the next video, we love you. Remember to subscribe,
like and share. Bye guys.